हेलो बच्चों, let us understand today about the zeros of the polynomial. Let us take an example. X square plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. This is an quadratic equation. Quadratic I have discussed on last class. For the solution of this, I think in 9th class you have solved the middle term splitting process. So I am doing here x square plus, this would be 3 plus 2 x plus 6 is equal to 0. This would be x square plus 3x plus 2x plus 6 is equal to 0. X take x common, x plus 3 plus 2 common, x plus 3. Now the expression is looking common, x plus 3, that is x plus 2. If you will equate this expression to 0, you will get x is equal to minus 3, and if you will equate x is equal to x plus 2 is equal to 0, you will get x is equal to minus 2. These two values are called the zeros of the equation, quadratic equation. In this equation, I have solved this and obtained these two values, and these are the zeros. Zeros means when you will substitute x is equal to minus 3 in this equation, you will get this side equal to 0, means this will be, both sides left and right will be equal in the same manner. Suppose equation is given in standard form, that is ax square plus bx plus c. If such equation is given, you cannot solve this like this expression. Then you will have to assume, let roots, these are the zeros or oblique roots you can also say. Let us consider its root alpha and beta. These are two Greek letters alpha and beta. For the sake of our use, we are taking these two, alpha and beta. The relation I have told you in this specific example, if you will substitute the value, you will get 0. But in this case, I am assuming alpha and beta. Whether you put alpha for x, you cannot get 0. Then what shall be the relation? Then there is a formula. Directly you can write alpha plus beta. This is called sum of the roots, you also can say, that is minus b upon a. What is b and a? B and a will be obtained from the equation, standard equation. B is the coefficient of x, a is the coefficient of x square. For this example, b will be 5 and x will be, a will be 1. If you will compare this with the standard equation, on comparison, a will be 1, b will be 5 and c will be 6. Comparison you can do. So one condition you have observed, this one, and second is called the product of root alpha beta, that is c upon a. These are related with the coefficient of x, x square, x and constant term. This is condition 2. In any given equation, without solving the equation in this manner, you can write these two values directly from the equation. Means sum of the roots, for the sake of simplicity you can represent it by s. S means sum, and this by p. P means product. Product means multiplication of two quantities. You can obtain these two quantities straightforward from the given equation. If equation is given, you can, in the exercise you will obtain the question and verify what is the meaning of verification. Let us take this example what I have taken. If you are writing directly from the equation, just again writing the equation, x square plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. Sum of the roots are alpha plus beta, you will write that is minus 5 upon 1, that is equal to minus 5, using this formula. ABC I have already written, you can consider from here. And alpha beta, this is product of root, that is c by a, the c is 6 upon 1, that is equal to 6. These two values you have obtained from the equation. Now this sum can be obtained by observing the roots. sum s is equal to, in this case you have solved the equation and obtained the roots. This is the sum of the roots. Sum also can be obtained by adding these two quantities. Adding these two quantities means minus 3 plus minus 2, that is equal to minus 5. Sum of the roots by the formula, and manually the sum of the roots, you are manual doing the solution and obtaining the value. These two values must be equal. Similarly, product means multiplication of the two, that is minus 3 into minus 2, that is equal to 6. Actually, by the formula, whatever value you are getting and solving the equation in the proper manner and then obtaining sum and product, these two values should match. If they are matching, means there is verification has been done by you. This whole process you will have to done. One thing more I have to tell you. Suppose roots already have been given. If roots have been given, let roots be 3. Take these 3, same example, roots minus 3 and minus 2. Then how to obtain the equation? These roots have been obtained by solving the equation. Suppose this equation was not given to you, directly the roots have been given of any equation, these two. Then how to obtain the equation? There is a formula, x square minus s into x. S means sum of the roots into x plus p is equal to 0. This is the formula for obtaining the quadratic equation. For obtaining the quadratic equation, how to obtain? You have to find the sum, means minus 3 minus 2, you will add, that you will get minus 5, and product means minus 3 into minus 2 equal to 6. Now substitute these two values at the required places. Then equation would be x square minus it is in the formula, and then value minus 5 itself it is negative, then you will substitute within bracket minus 5. Keep in mind this point. This minus is in formula, and whatever the value of s is coming, whether it is positive or negative, that will be substituted. Plus 6 is equal to 0. By multiplying, this will become x square plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. You are getting the same equation as I have taken the example. This is the concept of the exercise. I think three questions are there simply, and there is verification of roots, this concept, and obtaining the equation. Then watch the video carefully and solve the exercise. Your homework is exercise 2.2 today. Thank you.